My name's Lexi and I'm from BS13 and we have loads of problems, but you know what? We have a lot of great things here too. The Green Influencers has been working hard to make this area a good place to live. We have a massive problem with dumped supermarket trolleys. They are everywhere, like in hedges, outside of people's houses, in parks and in streams.
Trolleys getting dumped is bad for the environment, especially if there's rubbish in them. It makes Bristol look like a bad environment to the world.
It looks horrible, it really does.
You've got 3 young children, what do you think it's like them growing up around this?
Growing up around the dump trolleys, I reckon you smell what comes out of the bags of the rubbish, what's dumped. It can get atrocious.
They can't play and explore in
Yeah.
parks and stuff, and it could be really dangerous stuff inside of them.
We found bags of dog poo. When I say bags, I mean like black bags of dog poo being dumped. There's stuff like asbestos, there's glass, there's plasterboard, burnt out motorbikes coming into it. And all of that is kind of stopping people using the parks and feeling safe in them.
I don't like how in our local park, these terrible dumping carts that get thrown there for the teenagers who want to do things at them, and then they might get in big trouble.
We live in a really deprived area. It's one of the most deprived areas in the UK, so not just Bristol. 40% of people don't have access to a car. We've only got 2 bus services, 75 and 76, and we've got the 52, which is due to be cut. So if that's your only option is to take the shopping trolley home, then people are going to do it, aren't they, really?
I'm a mum with 3 children.
So why do you think shopping trolleys get dumped?
Normally I do little shops throughout the week because I don't have a car. You know, it's quite a way to go, so I just try to keep little shops. And when my sister visits, we do a big shop in the car. And in lockdown, she wasn't able to come over, so I was having actually to take a trolley back to my flat.
Why won't you get a home delivery?
A lot of the cheaper supermarkets don't offer you to have a home delivery, so you either have to shop at the more expensive supermarkets and pay for the delivery, or go to the smaller ones which might be a little bit further away, which is more difficult.
Some stores you cannot get a slot, other stores are stopping offering in-store deliveries and online deliveries.
Sometimes it's judging the week to week when I get my money or when I get paid, and it depends on whether or not they got the spaces free for when I got to go to appointments for my younger baby and stuff, so I got to fit it in around them.
You know, you might leave them at the end of your street, or which is great if someone else is going to use them for their shopping. You know, I've taken someone else's trolley myself, but then quite often they then get used for fly tipping. People on benefits used to get household waste removal for free, but now they've got to pay £15, and if you haven't got access to a car, you can't exactly take your household rubbish down to the tip on the bus. There are some unscrupulous businesses that will take your rubbish for less than what the council charges. When money is tight, if someone's undercutting the council, you know, you're going to do it, aren't you?
Is there an app you use?
If the trolleys are empty, we use the Trolleywise app, but they won't collect them currently as far as I'm aware whilst they're full. I report the trolleys quite often, and sometimes a month, 2 months later the trolleys are still there.
You've got to have a computer or a phone, Wi-Fi. There could be other schemes that are more reliable and, you know, community-based.
We've heard loads of reasons why trolleys have been dumped. Us young people has came up with a solution, adding trolley parts to where trolleys get dumped. Something as easy as installing bars.
I think as long as they're in the right location, it's going to be a really good idea.
Then maybe linking up with Trolleywise and the retailers themselves so that they can then come and collect them from specific areas would be good.
People really do care about where they live, and this is a good incentive to get people to show that.
So we need the people from the supermarket, the council and people who make decisions to get involved.